Yes, guys and girls, what is going on? It's your boy Kingyy. Welcome back to the channel. Now, today is Monday the 29th of June. The group stage of the World Cup is done. The very first knockout game of the World Cup, the round of 32, South Africa versus Canada, has already happened. Spoilers, if you haven't watched it yet. And if you haven't, what are you actually doing here? But Canada beat South Africa 1-0 in stoppage time. Very boring game. And then Canada stole a goal. So, love that. But Canada are through to the round of 16. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today, we're going to go back and watch my video of me predicting the 2026 World Cup. But we're not going to watch the full thing. We are only going to watch where I predicted the group stage. And we're going to see how I got on against myself. And AI. I didn't realise how much I yap. I'm so sorry. I've gone for the Czech Republic to top it, Korea to finish second, Mexico to finish third, and South Africa to finish fourth. I actually know nothing. So, straight away, Czech Republic, Korea, Mexico, South Africa. Straight away, without even looking, I can't remember it all off the top of my head, but South Africa just played Canada, which means they would have qualified and not finished fourth. So let's actually go and look at that. I got all four wrong. All four were dead wrong. Mexico topped the group. South Africa finished second. The Korea Republic finished third. And Czech Republic finished bottom on 1 point. I know nothing. Group B, I've gone for Switzerland to top their group. Qatar to finish second. Now, Qatar had a really good World Cup last time round. Scrap that. I don't know what I'm talking about. They finished bottom of their group. What's wrong with me? With no points. Shit. Qatar are going to finish bottom of their group. I told you I know nothing about football. Fact. Are Canada going to finish above Bosnia? Ignore Group B. Group B could be very bad. I've changed all my answers. Switzerland are going to top it. Canada second. Bosnia third. Qatar to go home. I actually know everything about football. Switzerland did top. Canada did finish second on 4 points. Bosnia finished third. And Qatar finished fourth with 1 point. They're going to pick up a point this time. What we got? Group C, Brazil, Scotland, Haiti, and Morocco. Now, I think it's... I got this so wrong. Well, not so wrong. Brazil did top the group. Morocco finished second. Scotland finished third, but didn't go through, right? Keep that in mind. And Haiti finished on 0 points. I had Morocco bottom. Just keep that in mind. They drew on points with Brazil. Okay? My ball knowledge is certainly to be overlooked. Actually, I'm going to put myself on a limb here and say this. I think it's going to be very close between Scotland and Haiti. No. Not really. They might be, not necessarily the underdogs, but I think they're going to surprise a few people. The underdogs. So there are no points in it. Yeah. Group D, I'm going with Turkey to top the group, even though they had to get qualification through the playoffs. I think Turkey are going to top their group. They've not got the hardest of groups. Yeah. I think Australia finished second, USA third, and Paraguay fourth. Turkey to top the group, yeah? They finished bottom. They won 1 game. USA topped the group. Australia finished second, which I did get right. Paraguay finished third. And Turkey actually had an embarrassing tournament. I know nothing, bro. You'll see, I've got none of the host nations winning their group. But none of it. Yeah, you'll see, I've got none of the host nations winning their group. USA won their group. And Mexico won their group. I am a fool. This World Cup's very confusing. It's too many teams. My ball knowledge is very confusing. Group E. I've got Germany to top their group. Again, not a hard group. Ivory Coast to finish second. Ecuador third. I think it's going to be close to them too. And unfortunately, Morocco to finish bottom. Okay. Curaçao. I'm an idiot. However, I'm a smart idiot. Germany did finish top on 6 points. Ivory Coast also on 6 points finished second. Ecuador finished third with 4 points, and Curaçao finished bottom with a point. Full knowledge. In Group F, we're going with Japan to win. Netherlands finished second, Sweden third, Tunisia fourth. I've got Sweden and Tunisia right, and Japan and Netherlands just the wrong way round. Tunisia actually had an embarrassing tournament. -10 goal difference and 0 points. But I was close. Like I say, I've just got Japan and Netherlands the wrong way round. So, not bad. 2 out of 4. These could be well off, and I wouldn't be surprised if they are. But you shouldn't be surprised, mate. We'll do a little league and we'll see who's got the bigger football brain. Actually, I haven't actually looked if anyone's signed up. So, once we've done my predictions, which have been abysmal, and we'll check AI's, we'll see what the leaderboard is for my group as well. If anyone did it, maybe I will win because I might have been the only one that did it, and then I'll just lose to AI, won't I? Spoilers, it's not me. It's definitely not me. Belgium are going to win their group. Surely. I know Belgium's kind of golden age is over, but they've still got quite a strong team. I think Belgium win, Egypt second, New Zealand third, Iran. I'd be surprised if Iran are even allowed to turn up, to be honest. But which they technically they was allowed to turn up, but they wasn't allowed to stay in America. However, again, I got this group half right. Belgium did top their group. Egypt drew with them on points. It was a very close group. Iran actually finished third. And New Zealand, which were, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened with New Zealand. Finished fourth. Like I say, I got third and fourth the wrong way round. Not awful. We'll say that they do and they finish fourth. Group H, Spain and Uruguay to go through top 2. Saudi Arabia third and Cabo Verde fourth. Spain and Uruguay to go through. Uruguay embarrassed themselves at this World Cup and finished third on 2 points. Drawing with Saudi Arabia on 2 points. Cabo Verde, what the hell? What a team. Second on 3 points. And Spain obviously dominated the group. I say dominated the group. They drew the first game against Cabo Verde, so fourth. I don't think they're going to pick up a point. Mate, not only did they pick up a point, they drew against Spain. Maybe against Saudi, but Saudi again shocked a few teams at the last World Cup. I know nothing about football. But to be fair, though, in the first game of the 2022 World Cup, they did beat Argentina, who, as you'll remember, went on to win the whole thing. So they still finished their bottom, though. They finished their group bottom with 3 points. So, bro, I don't know what he's talking about. That's also true. France have topped the group. Senegal, Norway, and Iraq. Again, half right. Iraq did finish bottom. Another embarrassing performance. 0 points, -11 goal difference. France dominated. You know, France are looking so strong. Norway finished second on 6 points, and Senegal finishing third on 3 points. Not bad. Another 50%. I'm yapping. I'm going to make such a fool of myself. Anyway, Group J, Argentina to go through top, the defending world champions. Australia second, Algeria third, and Jordan fourth. 0. Bang on. I am him. Argentina did win their group easily with 9 points. Austria and Algeria, both on 4 points, second and third. And Jordan might as well have stayed at home. Points maybe. I don't know. Group K. Portugal are going to go through top. Colombia to follow second. I feel like they're going to go through quite comfortably. And then Uzbekistan and Congo. This was a tough group. This was a very tough group. Colombia actually won the group and looked good in doing so. Portugal finished second, and I don't think have personally shown up yet. Congo finished third, who we have got in the round of 32 on Wednesday. And Uzbekistan, again, might as well have stayed at home. They're just there to make up the numbers, really. Group L, if you asked me outside of doing this prediction, I would have said that England are going to go out the groups. But looking at our group, I think Croatia's golden age is well over. You know, their good players are a bit older now. They're pushing 40, if not 40 already. They've got an older team. I do think they'll qualify, though. I do think they'll go through to the knockouts. I think Ghana will finish third, and Panama, I think, will struggle. And I was bang on. Panama lost every game. Ghana just lost to Croatia in the last game of the group. Croatia then finished in second, and we finished top. So nice to finish the group predictions with a full house. Now, we're not done, because now we've got to look at the top 8 teams. No, the top 8 third place teams. Why is that so much? Fuck it. It's my predictions. There we go. So the top, or the best third placed, these teams.
Even
there
then
you
I
go.
struggled.
Next. Group completed. I am a shit YouTuber. Right. So the top 8 teams I put was Mexico, USA, which obviously they qualified in their groups. Ecuador topped their group. No, did Ecuador? No, Colombia topped their group. Norway, Sweden, Ghana, and New Zealand. Well, we know New Zealand got dumped out. Norway finished second. Let's have a look. This is where it gets obviously confusing, because you can't really compare the third place teams. I suppose you can match like how many I got right. So Mexico and USA we know are both wrong. Norway finished second. Sweden did go through as a third place team. Ghana also went through as a third place team. And New Zealand got dumped out. Obviously, it was Congo, Sweden, Ghana, Ecuador. I did put Ecuador, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. It's another one. Bosnia, which I didn't put. Algeria, I didn't put. Paraguay and Senegal, which I didn't put. I actually put them both not even in the third place setting. So, okay, now we need to look at... We can check the first round of 32 game as well. Obviously, it was South Africa versus Canada. Let's see what I had for both of them teams. So, yeah. I didn't have South Africa. I did have Canada. I had Canada playing against Korea and losing. So, fail, I guess. First, though, we need to compare what AI had. So, Group A, they had Mexico, Czech Republic, Korea, and South Africa, which they got bang on. Points they didn't get right, but they got that bang on straight away. Group B was Switzerland, Bosnia, Canada, Qatar. They got Switzerland and Qatar right, so what are we, 1-1 against the AI? They got Group C bang on as well. Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, Haiti. They weren't far off for the points either. But yeah, they got Group C bang on. Group D, they had USA, Turkey, Australia, Paraguay, which they got completely wrong. They got USA right. Everything else messed up. So Group E, they had Germany, Ecuador, Ivory Coast, and Curacao. They got Germany and Curacao right. Ivory Coast and Ecuador the other way around. But your boy got it right. Group F, they've got Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia, which they got bang on. Group G, they've got Belgium, Iran, Egypt, and New Zealand. Again, they got Egypt and Iran just the wrong way round. Group H, they had Spain, Uruguay, Cape Verde, and Saudi Arabia, which wasn't bad. Again, they got Cape Verde and Europe just switched around the wrong way. Group I, they've got France, Senegal, Norway, and Iraq, which they got bang on again. Group J, Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Jordan. They got Austria and Algeria the wrong way round, but your boy got it spot on. Group K, Portugal, Colombia, Uzbekistan, Congo. They made a right mess of that. Completely wrong order, but again, so did I. And then Group L, they got right, so did we. England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. There you see, bang on. So for the 8th place teams, they had Canada, Australia, Ivory Coast, Sweden, Egypt, Norway, Austria, Uzbekistan. So they didn't have Congo, did have Sweden, didn't have Ghana. Wow, they didn't have Ghana. Ecuador, they didn't have, but that's because they put Ecuador to finish second, I think. Yeah, to finish second. They didn't have Bosnia because they had Bosnia to qualify through the groups. Again, they had Algeria to qualify through the groups. They didn't have that. Paraguay and Senegal, they didn't have either of them as well. So they had them to qualify through the group. So I'm not actually sure who done better there. I'm not too sure. Let's see what they had for... Did they have South Africa to get eliminated? Yeah, they had South Africa to get eliminated. And Canada to go through as one of the third places. So let's see who they had for Canada. They had the USA, and they had Canada to go out as well. So far, we've both been wrong on the round of 32. So that'll be interesting to look back on once the tournament is finished. However, let's do one last thing. Let's look at, see if anyone has joined the league. Well, there's 7 of us in it. I don't think the bottom 2 count because they've somehow got 0. So it means, I'm guessing they signed up and then didn't do it. The 2 Jenkins brothers are top. Mr. Assassin is 3rd. Lucas is 4th, and I am technically bottom. The comeback is on, though. Don't worry about it. The comeback is on. We're going to finish top. Watch your space. Come back to this video when I've finished top. But yeah, a bit of a mixed bag. Clearly, I'm not as good at predicting the World Cup as I thought. But we knew that. We knew that anyway. But that's just the group stages and the first round of 32 match. Come back at the end. We'll do another video once the whole tournament is over. We'll do the rest of the bracket. And you'll see that I finish bottom. Now, I won't move up that table. But that's for next time. Until next time, I've been Kingy. You've all been beautiful. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.